Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Federico Talks Watches. Today I'm once again answering your questions. Everything from what I think about the Seamaster Aqua Terra, which Cartier Santos to pick, watch jump hour watches do I think are cool or not, amongst others in today's Q&A. Now, of course, before we get started, customary wristwatch check. I am wearing the H. Moser Perpetual Moon with the Aventurine dial. Even though I'm in a polo today, I generally wear this with a dress shirt. I just put it on my wrist because I want to bring it home with me and I don't want to forget it. Absolutely love this watch. Also, guys, bunch of very cool watches in the stock in the past couple of days. We got in an AP Royal Oak 15300, that is the 39 millimeter, quite rare on the market right now. Full box and papers. We got a brand new unworn Omega Speedmaster Tintin that has basically become a unicorn, and a Laurent Ferrier Galet Boreal. A small independent watchmaker makes a very limited amount of watches per year, and we just got one of them at delraywatch.com. Link in the description below. Anyway, guys, let's get right into the questions. All right, fellas, here's your questions that you asked on Federico Talks Watches Instagram. It's my Instagram account. I'll sporadically put up a picture that says Q&A, and you guys can ask your questions there. No, there's no rhyme or reason to it. It just kind of happens, and these are the ones we got for today. The first question is from Horology Passion. He wants to know, what is your perfect watch for Christmas dinner or a holiday time with your friends and family? I love that you asked this question. So to preface, in my family, we generally dress up a little bit for these occasions. I mean, I'm not talking suit and tie dress up, but dress shirt, nice pair of shoes, maybe some pants as opposed to jeans. And, it's a whole evening affair. Like for us, the 24th, Christmas Eve, goes from like 6 p.m. all the way to 1 a.m. Lots of drinking and eating in between. And in stuff like that, I like to wear a watch that not only matches my attire, but one that I also have an emotional connection with. So I can kind of build memories with it. I used to wear my IWC Glorious a lot, and unfortunately I sold that piece to fund others. But for example, nowadays it would either be the Moser Perpetual Moon, which I have right now, or if I'm wearing different colors that match better, maybe my H. Moser Endeavor in rose gold. So I have the steel option, I have the rose gold option, but I'd always prefer a dress watch for occasions like this. I'm a little bit more old school. What can I say? Peter_Popovich asks, what do you think about the Omega Seamaster Aqua Terra Worldtimer? I think it is a watch which is massively underrated. It is a perfect travel watch. It's a go anywhere, do anything kind of watch. World time, on a bracelet, screw down crown, water resistant, so you can travel to the beach, you can travel to the boardroom, you could go hiking up a mountain, or you can go snorkeling. This watch would do it all. Sure, a little busy in the dial, but I actually kind of like that. And with Omega's solid in-house movements, the coaxial escapements, and the master chronometer certification, I really think this is probably one of the best GMT watches out there, especially if you need to know more than one time zone at a time. People are sleeping on this choice, and I don't really understand why. Now we have Alex Bazinga, a friend of mine from Spain, been watching a while. He says, hey Fed, thanks for your awesome content. Thanks, Alex. Question, if you have a slow saving rate, so if you save money slowly, would you rather wait for a big purchase or buy more watches frequently? Like, for example, buy an Oris Caliber 400 this year and a JLC the next year and a Glasuta the next year, or would you rather save up 3 years and get like a Lange? Pre-owned, of course. Alex, the truth is, it's always better to buy the higher end piece, but a lot of people don't have the self-control for that. And neither do I, to be honest. what would I do? Or I mean, what have I done? I would probably pick something in the middle. I'd probably buy the Oris Aquas and a JLC, and then I'd save a couple more years and get like a really good deal on a Longue. Or buy the Oris and then buy the Longue. I think it's very hard to stay on track for so long, saving such large amounts. But at the same time, if you don't sacrifice a little bit, you never get what you ultimately want, because you want the Longue more than the Glasuta and more than JLC. It's just you got to wait 3 years to get it. And I made a video which was actually very poorly received, where I was telling people to stop having these 400 watch collections and to save money, to have a little self-control. And everybody called me, you're such a dealer, all you care about the money. It's instant gratification. It's a bullshit thing in today's society. And I'm sorry, I'm ranting here, that people aren't willing to wait and get something they really want. I mean, I say, guys, you go enjoy your 400 Seiko collections. Nothing wrong with Seiko. I own one. Go enjoy your 400 Seiko collection, and I'll save up, and I'll get the high horology piece I actually want. So, Alex, honestly, treat yourself a little bit, and then hunker down and save up. So I'm leaning a little bit more towards the long term, but I understand, not wanting to wait 3 years. So, treat yourself, but at the same time, focus on the goal. The Watch Aficionado says, "Hey Fed, what is your favorite watch/drinking pairing? All the best, Mariano." Mariano, good to hear from you again. For me, it's easy. I mean, I love Negronis well before Negroni was cool, well before Revolution Magazine and the Negroni Bear, and, well before all of that. I'm a big Negroni guy on the weekends. I am from southern Italy, so that's fairly typical. And I don't know, a Breguet Marine and a Negroni is always a good choice. Or if I'm going out to something slightly more formal, maybe an H. Moser Perpetual Moon and a Tanqueray Martini, slightly dirty with 2 olives, is also a very good drink. JGen808. As a lover of travel, what does your kit include? Suitcase, carry-on, backpack? Well, it's pretty standard. If I'm traveling for more than 2 weeks, I usually have a suitcase that I check in. But generally, it's just a carry-on, like one of those 22-inch, slightly too large to be legal carry-ons, and a briefcase. I don't do backpacks. I'm going to get hate for this, but I'm like one of those people that don't think adult men should wear backpacks. I mean, I get they're practical. It's just not, I don't think they look good. I'm a little bit too old-fashioned for that. I'll never wear a backpack, but a briefcase and a carry-on, or maybe a duffel and a carry-on. I also believe suitcases are one of those things that spend a ton of money on it now and it'll last you a lifetime. I mean, I have a Rimowa, which a lot of people consider a crazy expense, but still looks brand new. I've never had to, that thing is going to last until I'm 70. So I'm also a big fan of getting quality over quantity. I'd rather spend a little bit more now and have it last forever. It might even be cheaper in the long run. The Pig in Blankets says, "Hey Fed, love your channel. Thanks for the great content." Thanks so much, man. Can't decide between the Cartier Santos blue dial, black dial, or black ADLC. Well, I like the blue. I'm going to say go with the blue. Between blue and black, that's your decision. I wouldn't get the ADLC. That is a coating that once it scratches, can't really fix it. They age like dog crap. Especially if you're rough on your watches. I also think it's a little bit of a fad. Ceramic, love ceramic. I get ceramic. But coatings, stay away. Last but not least, Pasha Pete says, "Jump hour watches, cool or not?" Super cool. I've never owned one, but super cool. It's basically it's a mechanical watch in a digital version. I mean, super easy to read. Very cool to watch the hour changeover. Actually, quite a complex mechanism. Horology at its finest. And actually, there are a few out-of jump hours as well, which are pretty cool and that don't break the bank. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really does help. And please don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more content. Guys, thank you so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.